Hi everyone, how are you my dear children? Hope you all are safe and fine, and hope you have seen the last video. We have started the JEE and NEET previous year questions, and hope you have understood that lecture. Today also we are going to do the same previous year JEE and NEET questions. First question: the length and the breadth of a metal sheet are given 3.124 meter and 3.002 meter respectively. You have to find out the area of the sheet. Specification is given up to 4 significant figure. Easy. How to do? What is L? L is given 3.124 meter and breadth is also given 3.002 meter. Then area will be, area is equal to length into breadth. So 3.124 and 3.002. So multiply it, you will get 9.3782. Okay, meter square. You have to find up to 4 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy? Okay. Since it is 2 less than 5, so the answer will be up to 4 significant figures means 9.378 meter square. Option D. Is it clear, children? Okay. Now we will do the next question. Now the next question. The magnetic moment has dimension of what? You have to find out the dimension of magnetic moment. How to do it? Easy. What is the magnetic moment formula? M is equal to I A. So I means, as you can see, A is there. A means area. This is your pole strength multiplied by your current thing. So IA. I is current. A means area. Area will be what? Area will be L square. Clear? So where it is? See, A everywhere. So L, L square, L, L square. So I think B. Is it clear? Because here also L square, but there is T inverse. So you have to be very careful. You have to do it in 15 to 20 seconds. But simultaneously you have to be alert. That means option B. Okay, M not L square, T not A. Is it clear, children? Easy one. Okay. Such questions will give you the time in entrance for the difficult questions. Quickly just do it and answer. So B is your option. B is your answer. Okay. Okay. We'll move to the next question. See the next question. The quantity that are dimensions of time. So you have to check which option is having the dimension of time. Immediately see over here. Now my eyes looking at this option. Light year? No, light year is distance. So light year is simply distance unit. So option D will cancel it out. We have to check each one. R by L. What is R by L, children? We know time constant tau is equal to L by R. So this is L by R is having the dimension of time. So this is R by L. So option A also not right. Then we have to check 1 by RC. Option B. So what is 1 by RC? Again time constant tau is equal to RC. This thing you will study in class 12. Okay. So tau is RC. So this is also not having the dimension of 1 by RC. Now there is no option left. Still we have to check for option C. Is it visible last line? Option C. We know F is equal to 1 by 2 pi. Let me write 1 by 2 pi root over of LC. That means square root of LC is equal to 2 pi F. 1 by 2 pi F. Okay, cross multiply. So F will come here. Now see 2 pi F. So F is your frequency, and you know reciprocal of frequency is your time. That means it has got dimension of time. So quickly take the answer. So your answer is option C. Is it clear, children? Easy. So we'll move to the next question. So next question is, using mass, length and time and electric current as fundamental quantities, find the dimension of permittivity. This type of question already I have discussed while doing the video lectures. If you want, you can go back to the video lecture and you can see how I have solved it. But it is very easy. So let me do it. For each question, please pause the video, children, and you try, and how first take them. You can try, just try it, solve it, and check the answer. Okay. Plus one thing, if you are like in class 12th and you are seeing this video for the practice, so I will suggest keep a watch so that you can do this problem under the stress of time. Time constant will be there. So with that thing, whether your brain is active or not. Okay, sometimes you know the things, but with the exam pressure and the clock is ticking away, then you will do the mistakes. So if you are in class 12, please practice with the clock. Okay. Now, what is this? Permittivity. So immediately permittivity means F is equal to this formula strikes. 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R square. So what is epsilon naught? So from here, this is a permittivity. Epsilon naught is equal to Q1 Q2 by 4 pi R square. Sorry, 4 pi F into R square, children. F into R square. So Q1 Q2, that means charge. So charge means 80. Q is equal to 80. So we will write A square T square directly, because you know Q is equal to 80. So I means ampere and T means temperature. Since charge into charge, so A square T square. What is F? Quickly, what is F? You must practice this thing. You should not be doing force is equal to mass into acceleration. So it will kill your time in entrance. So M1 L1 T to the power minus 2. Okay. Then R square L square. Okay. Now solve it. What is your answer? Just let me know. What is your answer, children? I am writing over here the answer. The answer will be M to the power minus 1, L1 and L square, L to the power minus 3, T square, and this T minus 2 will go up. So it will be T to the power 4, then A square. So option C is the answer, children. Is it clear? Okay. Now we will move to the next question. So this is the easiest question that comes very frequently in exam. So in an experiment for 4 quantities A, B, C and D with percentage error has been given. For A 1%, for B 2%, for C 3% and for D 4% respectively. So quantity X is given like this: A cube B square divided by CD. What you have to find out? You have to find out the percentage error in X. Okay. So direct formula again. Please note down the questions because I have to clear the board so that I can solve it. Okay, children. Have you noted it down? I have to clear it out. So let me clear over here first. And let me write the data. What is the data? Data is X is given A cube B square by CD, and the percentage error for A it is 1%, for B it is 2%, for C it is 3% and for D it is 4%. What are the options? Options are given 10%, 7%, 4% and 14%. Let me write over here all the options so that we can check it out. So A is 10%, B is 7%, C is 4% and D is 14%. Very easy. What we have to do? The percentage error in X. So that means X is equal to what? Simply what we'll do? Power multiplied by percentage error in A, that is your 1. Okay. Then again power multiplied by percentage error in B plus power. So C is having nothing, no power, that means 1 only. If there is nothing, that means C to the power 1. So 1, what is the percentage error? 3. Then again D, 1 into 4. And I have already discussed during this lecture, you have to add it. So don't do any minus sign. Error, added or subtracted, multiplied, divided, whatever it is, you have to add the errors. Why to add the errors? you are making 2-3 times the errors. That means more errors. It has to be added up. Okay. So 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4. So 3 4 7 7. That is your 14%. So this is your answer, children. 14%. Have you remembered the formula? Percentage error in X. What is the percentage error in X? What is the formula? What formula you write? 3 delta A by A into 100%, that means percent. Then 2, that is your formula, na? Delta B by B. Then plus C, delta C by C, since power is 1, plus 1 into, if you are getting confused, you can write like this also. So this is the formula. I have used this. This is your fractional error, na? In percentage. So it is given directly. So 3 into 1, 2 into 2. Is it clear, children? Easiest and quickly can do it. So we'll move to the next question, and obviously the last question is the lengthy one. Always I keep the lengthy question at the last so that you can do it nicely. So this is the last question. A physical quantity of the dimension of length that can be formed out of what length is dependent upon, it is given. C, that is your velocity of light. G, that is your gravitational constant. And E square by 4 pi epsilon naught. Just we have seen this term. Okay, what is E? E is the charge. Then you have to find out this dimension of length. Options are given. Since question is very big, you just take a screenshot, and now I will explain. I have to clean this part of the board so that I can explain. Okay, please write it down or take a screenshot. I am cleaning this part. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay. So length, even this type of question also we have discussed, but you have to vary first while doing such problems. So solution, that means your L dependent on what? Dependent on C, velocity to the power x. We don't know how it depends on this. Then G, y square. Then what is the last term? That is, you can see E square by 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay, to the power z, suppose. Okay, what is the dimension of length? Length, it is easy. Now we have to find out the dimension of C. What is the dimension of C? L T inverse, again easy, to the power x. What is the dimension of G? Capital gravitational constant. This G, that is your gravitational constant, capital G. So how to find out G? Let me do over here so that please follow this. Let me do over here. So F is equal to, what is the formula we will use? G m1 m2 by r square. Okay, so that means G is equal to fr square cross multiply by m1 and m2. What is F? ml t to the power minus 2. ml t to the power minus 2 r square, length square. Okay, m1 and m2, that means m square. Is it clear? Then what is the gravitational constant dimension? So G is equal to this thing, you should know. Okay, then quickly you can do it. So m to the power minus 1, because this 2 will go up. So it will be m to the power minus 1. L cube. Here L square. So L cube. Then t to the power minus 2. Okay, children. So here in place of G, what you will write? M to the power minus 1, L cube, t to the power minus 2 y. Now how to find out this one? Now I am erasing this. Okay, have you noted it down? So let me find out the dimension of E square by 4 pi epsilon naught. How to find out? Again we have used this formula. What is that formula? F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by r square. What is this Q1 Q2? Nothing but E square only. This is charge. So charge square. That means I can write this is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught E square by r square. So we want E square by 4 pi epsilon naught. That means this part. Okay. So E square by 4 pi epsilon naught is equal to, cross multiply F into R square, F into R square. So what is the dimension of F? Just now we have written, so M L T to the power minus 2 into L square. So what is the dimension of this? M L cube T to the power minus 2. Clear? So here we'll write M L cube T to the power minus 2 to the power Z. Is it clear? So now I will erase this part, so we can move ahead with a solution. So what we'll do now? This thing you know, it is easy. The process, dimensional analysis, L is equal to, so L over here, L over here, L over here. That means base same. So we have to just add the powers. So X, now 3Y, here 3Z. Okay, plus 3Z. Is it clear? X plus 3Y plus 3Z. Now what about M? M minus 1, that means minus Y, here plus Z. Then what about T? T here minus X minus 2Y, then minus 2Z. So what we will do? Now we will compare the left hand side and right hand side. If we will compare here, what is the power of L? That is your 1. So what we will write? X plus 3Y plus 3Z, because base is equal to 1. This is your first equation. Clear, children? Then second, minus Y plus Z. No M over here, that means we can write M to the power 0. So that means this is 0. 2. Similarly, minus X minus 2Y minus 2Z is equal to 0. I can take out this minus sign, so we will get third equation is X plus 2Y plus 2Z is equal to 0. Solve these three equations. Okay. So what you will get, if you solve these three equations, you know how to solve. This is simple mathematics. First, second and third equation. Solve this, you will get, on solving this three equation, you will get X is equal to minus 2, Y is equal to half, then Z is equal to also half. Is the last line is visible to you, children? Okay. Now we have to put it over here. Okay. So what we will write? Let me erase this. C to the power X, D to the power Y. I think people have noted it down. So let me write over here the answer, the final answer. Solve these three, and on solving you will get this. Let me use different pen so that you can identify it. Therefore, L is equal to how much, children? L is equal to C to the power X. C to the power X. That means C to the power minus 2. Minus 2 means I can write like this. Is it clear? Then G to the power Y. So G to the power Y. That means G to the power half. Okay. Then E square 4 pi epsilon naught to the power Z. So E square 4 pi epsilon naught to the power half. So now we have to compare. So we can write in this form. So what we can write? 1 by C square. See, both are half and half. So I can combine G E square 4 pi epsilon naught to the power half. Which option? It is option C, children. So option C. This one is your correct answer. Is it clear, children? This question? Hope it is clear to you. If anything, please let me know. Okay. So this first chapter is over with this lecture. So we will move to the next chapter, that is your motion chapter. And today also my 10th class uploading is also over. I am done with your physics 10th class syllabus. So from next week I will start uploading class 12th simultaneously. So henceforth I will be uploading class 11th and class 12th simultaneously. I will try my best to do it quickly. So after each chapter, obviously I am going to discuss all the previous year JEE and NEET questions. If you want more questions, please let me know in comment section box so that I can solve more previous year JEE and NEET questions. Maybe I can give some quick tricks to do the sums more quickly. Okay, thank you for watching, children. Please take care. If anything, give a comment, or I am waiting for your feedback. Take care, children, and thank you for watching.